Why, hello there boys and girls. I am me and welcome to Skyblock. Yes, sounds very interesting, Skyblock does. But overall, it is nothing interesting. But actually, it is. This is modded Skyblock. It's not your typical Skyblock. So I'm just gonna start out here. See, you mine the tree, you place your crafting table, you make your slabs. Obviously, you make slabs so that your wood actually goes further, rather than just having full blocks down, which is a little trick of mine. In fact, it's probably a no, sapling fell. Basically, we don't want that sapling to fall. We don't want any saplings to fall, because then we lose some precious wood. So, what I'm actually going to do here, I've just thought of this. I'm going to turn my GUI scale to small, I think? No, that's all way too small. I'll put it to normal, just that it's a bit easier to see the video and to see what the heck is going on. You know, I might even turn it up just a little bit. There you go. I'll put it on large there, so it's not as intruding. Now, hopefully, because I have vein miner. Oh, never mind. Well, there you go. Vein miner. A magical vein miner. So, now I have saplings. This is the very boring part and the very boring process. We sit here and we crouch. And we crouch. And basically, you know, oh god, I'm looking extravagant. We just dance. We do our tree dance until our tree grows. Now, you might be thinking I'm looking a bit crazy, and well, it's because I am, you know. Because we got tails on, you know. I got 9 tails. Look at that. I got wings. I've got bloody ears. Now, what we can do here, we can have a look at our achievement book. So, bloody blah, bloody blah blah. Okay, so in the wood age, we need to use a crook on leaves to get saplings and silkworm. Make dirt by composting saplings in an oak barrel. I've actually done a lot. I've done a lot. I think on a multiplayer one that me and my friends did, I think we got to here we completed all of these. Basically, we completed a lot, and there was a lot, and it was a lot of work. So what I'm hoping is that this tree will hurry up and bloody grow. Because if it doesn't, oh, there you go. Like I was gonna say, we'd be sitting here for a while. But the vein miner obviously is if it would work. If it would work. You know what? I'll put it to left control. Wait, can I still crouch? I better be able to. Oh, I can't crouch. Uh-oh. I've messed up my settings. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I think it worked. Alright. I'm just gonna say that I need the right to. I just watched a sapling fall off the edge. That was very dramatic. Yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say that my vein miner. I'm holding my button 4, which is a thing on my mouse. Even if it changes or something, let's see. C. Even if I change it to something like C, it still doesn't. Oh, all right. It just seems to have a problem with button 4. Looks like vein miner is set to C. Oh, that's a shout. Okay, so now that we have some wood, I'm pretty sure we go like this. And oh no. Okay, so here, see here, oak barrel. Okay, I was close, but I was wrong. So we go like this, and then we go like this. And I'm actually gonna create 3 of these. It appears someone here is an idiot. There you go. So we now have 3 oak barrels, and what we can do with these, we can go plonk, 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 and what we start to do, we start to compost the things we get. And this is how we get more dirt. So currently we're in a plains biome, I just realised, so, and that's alright, because what we also want eventually is we want rain, but if we get rain, if we get planted in the desert biome, then I'm afraid rain won't be very viable. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to come back to you guys when I have a bit more dirt. Dirt, trees, wood, stuff. Okay, so welcome back, you guys. I have a tree grown. It is fully grown. Also, the pause was only not very long. I only cut down one more tree. But I've just realised, well, not exactly realised, it's more like, oh yeah, here, crook. With this crook, what we do, oh, that's sad. Basically, what I was hoping, would happen. Sorry about it, guys. Anyway, what I'm hoping would happen was that we would get a silkworm. And indeed, we did not get a silkworm, which is very sad. Because I needed to infest a tree with a silkworm, and that would be one of my challenges actually. Let's have a look. So, here, use a crook on leaves to get saplings and silkworm. And I think we need silk, or we need string to create a crook, which is not a crook, to create a sieve, which is obviously used for sieving. And with the sieve, we can get different materials and things like that. This one grew quite quickly compared to the last ones. And hopefully we don't get a silkworm. We didn't get a silkworm. But anyway, so if we have a look at the achievement books here, so we need to do that one. Make dirt by composting saplings in an oak barrel. I can start to do that one now. And there you go. Once that dirt's come out, I can actually tick that one off. Infest leaves with silkworm. Use a crook on infested leaves to get string. And then craft a sieve. So all we have to do is just complete those. It's not hard, but it's grindy, so it's not exactly the most fun. So I'll skip out most of that for you guys. Okay guys, welcome back. So what has happened so far? So we have 1 silkworm, which is amazing. That means we can actually get the quest done. I've also got the dirt that has composted from this, because that took, I don't know, it took some time. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to expand the island a bit, and why I'm going to do this is that we can get 2 saplings down, and we can actually increase our efficiency. So also, I didn't mean to do that, but oh well, almost didn't mean to do that as well. I'll just do this. So that means we can get more wood, which means we can get more everything, you know. At this very starting, well, it's not exactly the wood we want, it's the saplings and apples they drop. Because with the saplings and the apples, we can, as you can see, compost and get stuff done. So these currently have good enough light level to grow. So I'm going to sit here all through the night. Actually first. Here, use a crook on leaves to get silkworm. And make dirt by composting saplings in oak barrel. There you go. So we have done 2 of the things in the wood age. The wood age is I think the biggest age of all. Yeah, definitely. So you can see here the wood age, definitely the longest one. It's like a page and a half. So I'm going to come back to you guys once one of these have grown. Hopefully, I guess. Okay guys, so this is fantastic news, right? So we have 1 grown tree, and what we're going to do with this singular grown tree is we are going to infest it with silkworm, and I'm going to do it here rather than over here. And the reason I'm going to do that is if this sapling here grows, it's going to spout up, and it's going to spout new leaves, which will replace these leaves, which means we'll lose our silkworm. And quite frankly, I don't want to do that. So that's why I'm going to plant it that side. That's why I'm actually, you know what, just to be on the safe side, I'll remove the sapling. So that, just so you know, we won't, that won't happen. So eventually, you can see here that this will infest. You can see at the top there, infesting is currently at 39 and 40%. And what that's going to do, that's then going to spread there, and spread there, and spread there, and spread there. And eventually, once we have a few leaves spreaded, or I think that's the word, spreaded. So once we've spread a few leaves, then the infesting process should speed up some. It might have been better if I were to place it there, because then it could do more blocks, I think. But I don't know. I'll come back to you guys once some of the tree has infested. Here guys, look. This is the infesting I'm talking about. See that? Has spread over to that, which is spread to that, and that is now properly infesting. So we're now going to have an infested tree, which is what I like to see. So this is great. We're infesting nicely. Yeah, I'll come back to you once. I'll come back to you once this is all fully infested. Okay, so what I did here is I actually grew a second tree, and I decided to grow a second tree because if you think about it, a sieve, to create it, you need 18 string, right? And I was like, well, that one tiny tree probably isn't going to be enough, so I got another tree. I broke a couple of the leaves just to get one spare sapling because I wasn't sure whether these still drop saplings. But anyway, I'm now going to break these. And why did that go there? Oh well. Let's get some string, and got some more silkworms left over as well. Okay. Well, I've got enough skin in it. I've got enough string as it is anyway. That's a shame. Yeah, it's a bit of a shame. But I've got this massive tree here. It's a nice chunky boy. Get me quite a bit of wood, which is good. Because that's what I like to see. So yeah, I was right. I was right in collecting an extra sapling, so that I don't get completely screwed over. But anyway, there we go. So we've now, I think, see, infested leaves of silkworm. Yep. And we now need to craft a sieve, and to do that, we need 2 silk meshes. Let's see. We need 6, which I do not have, but you know what? I'll just turn those into those for now. Stick, wood, log, and my inventory was looking a bit disorganized, and oak sieve. So after the oak sieve, what we can do is, once we get the dirt, we can actually compost the dirt, and all's good and dandy. And well, that was a bit vague. Anyway, we can sieve the dirt. The dirt will give us stones, okay? And what we can do is, if we have a look at cobblestone here, there's actually multiple ways to craft it. Well, there's fire and earth, which is magical crafts, which I'm a pro at. And there's also these 4 stones. Now, you might think, how the hell do you get these stones, right? Well, you actually get it if you sieve dirt. So, for 1 or 2, there's a 33%. For 3 or 4, there's a 50%. For 5 and 6, oh no, hold on, I did it wrong. Oh well. Either way, so there's a 100% chance of us getting these tiny stones. However, for us to get more stones is it's a lower amount. But either way, you get the gist, you know. So that means I'm gonna have to get a shed load of dirt. And you see, the thing is, I have to grind here for hours, because if you think about it, if I try to go to Game & See, I don't actually have cheats on, which is, well, you know, it's a thing. I'm like, alright, sure, but I thought, you know what, I won't even turn cheats on. I'll make this as difficult for myself as possible. I thought I'd create a thing to put 3 silkworms in here, and then I'll compost the rest, because you can compost silkworms, which I found quite nice. And I'm actually gonna I'm gonna put the achievement book on me. But yeah, we have double inventory on this mod by the looks of it. But it's really annoying because whenever like a tool breaks in your first hand here, it will always go here into this slot in your inventory, which isn't very good. But anyway, I'll get back to you guys once some trees have grown and I've got some more dirt. So I'll be back in soon, I guess. Okay, I'm now here with our second ever piece of dirt, and with this piece of dirt, what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to do the first ever sieving. So it's really simple. You can either click, right click, or you can hold it with the dirt, and then bam. Oh, we got 5 stones, perfect. So, you know what that means? Okay, so that means we got our first piece of cobblestone, which means, so, craft cobblestone, bam. There you go, and now, there you go, that is done. So, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, I think. So it's quite simple to do, but you know, it's always nice. It's always nice to get shed loads of cobblestone. Except you know that I haven't. Actually, we can also get, if we craft a hammer. That is how you craft a hammer. You go like this, and you go, you hammer it like that. You get gravel. And one of our achievements is actually use a hammer to turn cobble to gravel, gravel to sand, and sand into dust. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna crouch while doing it, so hopefully these trees grow. It's very efficient. So there you go. We now have our first piece of dust, which we can get. And what happens here? What we want for wow. But anyway, let me continue. What we want from that is we want bone meal, because then with the bone meal we can make porcelain clay, and with the porcelain clay we can make a crucible, and with the crucible we can make lava. And I know it all seems a bit complex or complicated, but it all makes sense in a while. However long a while is, I'm not quite sure. But either way, I'll cut back to you guys once I've done a little more. Okay guys, welcome back. So I've got some more wood, and that's for sure. I'm gonna actually sieve this a bit more. Perfect. Another 4 stones. And what I'm gonna do, like I said earlier, I'm gonna show you what we've got to do, because we've got to make a crucible. Okay, so here, well, technically what we want here, so we need the unfired crucible, and what we need for this is porcelain clay, and what we need for this is clay and bone meal. And to get clay we have to place dust, which is hammered down cobblestone, into a oak barrel filled with water. And we also get bone meal from I'll show you. We get bone meal from here. From dust we get 20% chance. So what we want to do now is work towards a cobble gen. And quite frankly, to do this, it is just going to be a pain up the arse. I'm going to be real with you here. You know, it's going to be a pain. And hopefully this time, there you go. That's more like it, boys. So this time we have a bit more. Yeah, this time we got a bit more stuff, but. What I'm hoping to do now is grind these saplings out. I know I said that last time, but I just wanted to clarify that. But I'll be back very, very soon.